Did somebody say fruitcake? Hello and welcome to this video. This is CraftyRia and I'm back today to recycle a Christmas card. But first, I want to show you this great stamp that I got. I ordered this from my friend Joscie from Bossy Joscie, and there's her website, joscie.com. And it says handmade by Maria Johnson, and it has my YouTube address on it. There's the back. She does beautiful work. She's very reasonable. She makes custom stamps. This is how it looks stamped on the back. Comes out really, really cool. I put it on the back of that card. I usually try to do matching ink. So anyway, there we go. I just wanted to show you that. I ordered it on a Sunday, got my proofs in email by Monday. She gave me 4 options to choose from, and I picked the one I liked the best. And they were delivered, or it was delivered on Wednesday. So thank you so much, Joscie. I really appreciate it. Her link is in the comments below. So today I'm going to be recycling this Christmas card. I was in a swap on a group and I asked for used Christmas cards, and Janice sent me a whole envelope of wonderful cards. This one inspired me. I thought I would do a different kind of a shaker card, kind of a cheater shaker card. So for the card back, I did something a little bit different. Instead of using white cardstock, I'm using this blue because it kind of matches the blue in the window. Just in case my stuff doesn't line up perfectly, the white would really show, but the blue would not show so much. And this time I cut it so it opens this way. It's the same deal. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I just folded my cardstock in half this way and then just cut it in half. The inside of the card has this green writing, and I thought I would mat it on this green paper. It's a little bit lighter than the blue, and I think regular ink pen would show up better on this green when I sign the card. So I'll set that aside. And I have some stuff for the shaker card. I'm using a clear envelope. You can use any type of clear envelope or paper that you have. If you have a package from stickers, that will work. You can also use a sheet protector. Just, cut it out to the side that you need. Keep at least 2 of the sides intact to save you a little bit of work. But you could do that as well. I have this white, snowy, it's not really glitter, but it's like snowy, flaky goodies. And I thought that would go good in the shaker. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start by obviously cutting the front of this card off like I always do. And this card is just about exactly 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You can see on the back it's a little sliver taller, but there's a little dent in the top. So I'm going to take that sliver right off that top. I want to make sure it still lines up good. Yes, that's still really good. It lines up and matches it just about perfectly, so that is good. And I'm going to cut out the sentiment from the inside. Start by cutting the short side. I'm going to try cutting it a little bit closer to get the handwriting off, or at least most of that handwriting. There we go. had to cut it pretty close to the words, but that's okay. So we have that. I think that would look pretty good on this green. Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to cut out the frame of the curtain and the ledge. I'm going to use my cutting mat and my craft knife. I'm also going to use my Tim Holtz ruler. It has a metal edge, so it'll be able to cut. I'll be able to cut along this edge down here, and I'm going to start with that piece. I'm going to use a piece of painter's tape to hold this down flat. I'm going to line my ruler up right along that edge and just make a cut. Okay, I'm going to take the painter's tape off, and then I'm going to use my craft knife and just cut right along this green curtain. I'll probably speed it up and put some music on for you. Okay, so we have that cut out. I definitely realized I need a much sharper blade in my craft knife. I'm going to take my cutter bee scissors and I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, clean up all my edges. I think that looks pretty good. So I have a secret to be able to center it onto that card really good. I'm going to line it up in here like a puzzle where it belongs. And take some of this painter's tape and put a piece on each side. This way it holds it together. And then I'm going to go on the back of here and I'm going to, first I'm going to line it up better. Hold on. There we go. It is lined up. And I'm going to go on the back here and I'm going to put my tape onto just the inside piece. Now I'm going to take my card, and here it opens up here at the bottom, so I want to make sure the bottom's at the bottom, and I'm going to line it up. I'm going to set the fold of the card flat on the table, and then the top of this card flat on the table. And then I'm going to line it up from side to side with my fingers, and then push that down on the inside, in the middle. And then I'll carefully lift off my painter's tape. You can use washi tape or any other low-tack tape that you have. Painter's tape is easy to obtain and it works great. There we go. So now that is placed onto the card exactly where it needs to be, and then this will go over it. But first I want to make the shaker part for the inside. I did happen to have this envelope in my stash, and it is just a little smaller than the card on 3 sides, or on, both sides, and it's It's a little longer than the card, but I can cut that off and tape it shut. So that's going to be perfect to hold my shaker. Like I said, in this case you can use a page protector, just cut it and then tape it down one side, fill it, and then tape the top. Or you can use a package from stickers or anything like that that you have. This one's just easy for me because it is sealed on 3 sides already. So I'm going to take this and add in some of this snowy stuff. I don't want to add too much. I want to keep this card relatively flat. But I do want to have some of the snowflakes all through. I think I will add one more pinch to it. And this glitter is kind of clingy to the inside of the card, or of the cellophane, acetate. So it'll kind of stay up in there, but it'll still move around a little bit. So I think that is enough. I don't want to cover up the picture too much. And if I cut this and fold it over where it would be sticky, it will be too tall for the card. So I want to cut it to the top of the card, which will be just on the other side of that adhesive liner. Let me see if this will cut it. I'm not sure. Yes. So now I have it nice and even across the top. I'm going to take just a regular piece of Scotch tape, line it up on one side, carefully take it, flip it over, fold it over, and then line the other side. I'm hoping that won't show. Yes, correct. It will not show. It is just above where it would show. I'll trim the sides, the excess. And if you were using something like the page protector, you would do that tape along 2 sides. You would do it along one side, stuff it with what you're putting in there, and then do the tape along the other side. And then that's how it's going to look when it's put together. So first, I'm going to go ahead and run some tape along the background of the blue paper. My tape runner's kind of going crazy on the inside there. I'm going to see how long I can have it last for the video so I don't have to take it apart. Alright, so I have glue placed all around those edges, and then I'm going to take this and center it as best I can. Make sure it's flat and not wrinkled. And I should say there shouldn't be a lot of extra air in it either. And with this type of card, you don't need to use foam tape unless you want to. for the extra dimension. I'm going to put tape on the back of this and then just glue that or tape that down so the card will stay relatively flat. If you have a Xyron, that would be a good project for your Xyron. And then I'm going to take this and try to line it up as best I can where it belongs. I'm going to do it the way I did it to begin with. I'm going to turn it upside down, line up this top, and then line up the sides. There we go. And push that down real good. There we go. So we have a shaker window card, window shaker card, which is a real window, which is kind of cool. It's nice and flat, so it'll go through the mail really easy. No foam tape, no special tools required. I'm going to go ahead and mat this piece inside, and then I will put that on it like that. This is a thin piece of paper, otherwise I would use my art glitter glue on it, but I don't want it to warp. I don't want to see the glue lines. And this paper has kind of a crease right there. I don't know if you can see it, but this will go right over that crease and you won't know. And for this piece I will use my art glitter glue. I don't know if you can hear my bird again. He decided he wanted to say hi to everybody and whistle a little bit. He had a blast the other night with his whistling. All right, so there we go. I have a couple globs of tape there. I'll get rid of those. All right, so there we go. We have this really cute window shaker card. It's this cat hanging on the lights and this crazy dog down in the window, and it says, "Did somebody say fruitcake? Merry Christmas." I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how to recycle a Christmas card like this. You can do this with any kind of a card that has a window. It's really a great idea to use those cards, add a little extra sparkle to a store-bought card or to a recycled card. Thanks again for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll be posting plenty more videos to come. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what types of cards you're working on. And I'd love it if you head over to my Facebook group. It's called Create with CraftyRia. I'd love to have you join my crafting community over there. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until the next time, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.